Alright guys, welcome back to some more Umineko when they cry. I want to start off with saying, before we get to the recap and the start of this, I want to say thanks a lot for everybody, to everybody for enjoying this series. I mean, this has been a very well received series. I've been getting a lot of support, a lot of likes on my videos and comments and even subscribers, surprisingly enough. I mean this is the most subscribers I've gotten at once in a while. I mean the last month I've gotten 10, which is nuts. So thanks a lot for all that. And yeah, let's get right into it. So I just wanted to show appreciation for that. Here we go. Last time what happened, let's see if I can remember. It's been a few days for me, but I can remember for the most part. Let's see. We walked Maria back. Well, first we had the whole Nazi. Okay, I remember now. Nazi and Jessica were talking to each other, right? And kind of did like this little daughter mother bonding, and then we had to carry Maria back to the guest house so she could sleep over here. She's really tired, right? She's sleeping, so we carried her back. We had Shannon come with us, and when we came back, we found Canon and Genji over here too. And it seems like their entire schedule has been shifted so that only Goda, sorry, is remaining in the uh, in the mansion. Well, every other servant, basically, I think, maybe other than Kumasawa or something, is staying in the guest house, which is really weird if you think about it, because usually it's the other way around, and there's a lot of people in the mansion and not that many in the guest house. So this was, according to Genji and Canon, I think, or maybe it might have been Canon. This is clearly, I think it was Canon. Yeah, it was clearly done by Cross because of the whole family conference, right? They want to talk to each other, and they suspect, well, he suspects the servants, according to canon, right? Because the servants are basically, well, they see the servants as Kinzo's guys, essentially. Kinzo's, they'll always go with Kinzo before anyone else. So that's why Cross suspects them and has them distanced from the rest of the family. And then Shannon, we invited her to play some board games with us, or card games or whatever. But Canon was like, "No, you're furniture. Don't play games with them." And she was like, "Oh, okay." You could tell she was sad, but she accepted the fact that she was furniture, and then it was really sad to see. Genji then went like, "Hey, you should join her too, Canon. Go play board games with them." And Canon was like, "What? Absurd! Uh, I'm just furniture." And then Genji didn't respond anymore. He just left out one comment and didn't say anything anymore. So yeah, now we're left in this situation where Shan is gonna come over here to tell us that she can't play with us or something like that. And yeah, we're about to start playing board games. I think us and the other two cousins, because Maria's sleeping. So it's gonna be it's only gonna be us three, but that's fine. And yeah, something happened because Battler's saying, "Holy crap, seriously?" And I don't know what he's so shocked about. So yeah, let's keep going here. Let's try to get to the glass break this part, to the chapter end this part. Let's see if we can get that far. I don't know how much left, how much there's left of this chapter, but hopefully not too much left. Should be. I want to be done in about an hour's time here. So let's see if that works out. All right. Holy crap! Seriously?
そりゃあ知らなかったぜ
What did you not know?
バカ声が大きいぜ
What?
マリアが起きちゃうだろ
Battler was so surprised that he yelled obnoxiously and scattered his cards everywhere. Surprised by what? His voice caused Maria to turn over once, but she soon fell back into a deep sleep. But what is he so shocked by? I swear they didn't tell us last part. I remember ending it off on a big shock, like, "Oh, what is Battler on about?" And then hopefully they explain it now, but we'll see. Jessica gave him a jab and he lowered his voice.
あ、いや、しかし言われてみれば確かにそれっぽい雰囲気はあったんだよな。
Who?
なるほどな。ジョージの兄貴がな。
That George on the What? Isn't George here with you two? I'm confused. They really did have that kind of atmosphere, didn't they? Huh? What? What are they on about? George could not be seen anywhere in the room. What? He's not here with us? Weren't they supposed to be all playing card games? A short while ago, when Shannon had come into the room, George had suddenly said that he had forgotten something in the mansion and needed to go back and get it. Dun, 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 dun. I said it. I said George was sus. I knew it. He's sus. What has he forgotten? Why are you so sus, George? He gives me more and more reasons to be sus of him. He forgot something in the mansion. And when Shannon came into the room, George. Okay, George. Okay. But I guess Jessica's not telling him what he forgot or something? Shannon had said she would guide him, just like she had on the way to the guest house, and the two of them had departed together.
いや、昔からそれっぽい気配はあったんだぜ。好きなものを聞いてきたり、趣味を聞いてきたりさ。
What? What? Wait, what are you on about, Jessica? What are you insinuating here?
単に関心を持つだけにしてはどうもなんて思ってたらよ。
Passing interest? Shown signs of it? Signs of what? What the other person liked? What, is George in love with someone or something? Or are two people in love? I'm confused. Passing interest? Too much what? What relationship? What's happening?
そういや、昔からジョージの兄貴は
Wait,
シャノンちゃんに
Shannon?
優しかった気がするぜ。
Wait. wait. George and Shannon? So wait, they're insinuating that George and Shannon are dating or in a relationship or something? What? Well, that's just like, but she can have that, can't she? Cannon literally just talked about how she's furniture and shouldn't get like shouldn't actually start caring about how do I put it? Like shouldn't actually start like caring about herself. She should only just serve these people as furniture. So you're completely going against what canon and what these other servants stand for if she got in a relationship with George. That but that is very weird. I was not expecting that. George and Shannon? Okay.
なるほどな。
So wait a minute. Is this just is this I guess this is just like them like gossiping with each other, but like it's just some family gossip, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know about this Jordan Shannon thing. I'm not. I don't think I'm with it. I think. I think George is just sus. He forgot something, and Shannon went. Hmm. Maybe like. Maybe what they're actually saying is true, and George was just inviting her back to the mansion, so that you know so that he knows of a room where they can be alone, so that he can do the thingy. That might be what they're thinking about here. But really, I don't think I'm with that. I don't th- I don't think Shannon would do it with George. I don't think George. I think George is sus, but I don't think George would plan something like that. Hmm. Okay. Flowers. The flower garden. Guess we're going. Oh. There's like the little.
天気予報によると今夜が一番ひどいみたい。
At its worst tonight.
明日いっぱいもやまないらしいけど、もう少しマシになるそうだよ。
So are George and Shannon together in this like little outside hut thingy outside of the guest house, close to the flower garden?
そうですか。では、あさってまでは船は来られないかもしれませんね。
Right, so no school on Monday. Woo!
ジョージ様の月曜日のお勤めに差し支えが出ないか心配です。
Actually, funny enough, this is I'm filming this on a Saturday. Does that mean I'm filming this on the same day that they're having this whole conversation? Okay.
台風が来ていることは知っていたからね。
Okay, so you planned your work based on that?
万一に備えて月曜日には予定を入れなかったから大丈夫さ。
That's so sus. Just in case of a chair. Ooh, that's sus. That's sus. It's like he planned, like he knew the typhoon was coming and planned to do sussy things in this island, and then. I think George is so sus. Maybe the visual novel is trying to make him sus on purpose so that we suspect him. But I don't know.
こう見えてもスケジュールは先読みできるタイプなんだ。
What do you mean you may not look like it? You look exactly like the type who will be able to schedule ahead. That's why you're sus. George puffed out his chest, acting proud. So is this what Jessica meant? Like George is trying to get close to Shannon? You know, she's insinuating that these two might be in a relationship, or at least he's trying to be overly nice to her so that she can like him back, and then something along those lines. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how Shannon, or if Shannon, reciprocates at all. Compared to the normally composed appearance that George always had as the oldest cousin, he now looked amusingly like a little kid. Right, I get it. You're insinuating that he's trying to get on Shannon's good side here. Let's see. Shannon chuckled at this gap. Oh, wait a minute. So she's laughing at the fact that he's acting like a kid now. Ooh. Oh, this might not work like you wanted to, George. You know, she might just friend zone you, just saying, or a servant zone you. She might just servant zone you. I mean, she's laughing at your little kid ways. This might not work, mate.
さすが。やがては会社を起こされる方はしっかりしていますね。
Okay, that's a compliment. It's a compliment. Let's go, George.
やっぱり会社を起こすというのは大変だね。
I bet. That's why I'm not gonna try it.
お金とかそういうのだけじゃないものがとても大事だって父さんのところで勉強していてわかるよ。会社を起こすということは城を持ち部下を率いるということ。
Yeah, and your dad is not doing well. He has done a good job of it, but he's currently not in the best of situations, George, with his shareholders and everything. You know, if they take over his company, he's gonna be struggling, and so will you.
うちの父さんは秀吉って名前だけあって戦国武将のエピソードがとても好きでね。
Warring States, is that his name? Hideyoshi's Warring States? Warring States. Leaders of the Sengoku period? Okay, I didn't know Sengoku was an actual period. I just know Sengoku. I just know Sengoku from One Piece. I didn't even know there's a whole period about that.
会社経営の哲学をよくそこから語るんだ。
Ah,
知ってるかい？
nope.
戦国最強の騎馬軍団と恐れられた武田信玄も最初は部下たちの結束がバラバラで統率力をまるで発揮できなかったんだそうだよ。
Okay. Who is Takeda Shingen? Start with one of the leaders of the Sengoku period. Okay. So how did he? So how did he eventually get feared as the strongest leader of the cavalry corps or whatever?
そうなんですか？なんだか意外ですね。
She's like, I don't care about this. I'm just trying to be nice to him because I'm a servant. Yeah, yeah. Come on, George, talk about something more interesting. That's what she's thinking.
信玄は部下たちを結束させるため数々のリーダーシップを発揮してるんだよ。例えば戦場で武功を立てた部下に対しすぐその場で報奨を与えたり。
How would that unite the troops, though? Wouldn't just split them more because they get jealous? I want a medal! No, I want a medal! I deserve a medal!
普通こういうのは戦が終わってからまとめてやるものだからね。
Yeah, see, I feel like that would unite them more, if anything. Because then they all get rewarded, and then it's like, yes, boys, we did something important. Let's go, high five. We're all amazing. But if you only give it to one every time someone does something cool or good, then...
それを戦場の本陣の中にいながらまめに部下の武功を素早く評価しやる気につなげたというのは非常に大きいことだよ。
I mean, sure. But what about the... I'm sure there are people who got jealous, no? Maybe I don't know how military philosophy works, to be honest. I definitely don't know, in fact.
それから部下が病気で伏せった時には誰よりも早く駆けつけお見舞いをしたとかね。
that's a great leader, takes care of his troops. Nice.
武田信玄は戦国最強の騎馬軍団を率いただけじゃない。戦国一の部下思いの人だったんだよ。
So you're saying the trick to having a strong military is to care about your core.
そんな方だから部下の皆さんもついてきてくれたんですね。
The truth was, Shannon had already heard this story several years ago. Told y'all. I told y'all. Shannon is just trying to be like, oh yeah, man, that's crazy. That's cool, man. Cool story. She's just trying to be nice with him because she's the servant. She doesn't actually care. George is trying to get close to her. It's not working, mate. It's not working. Switch it up. Make the conversation more interesting, man. You got this. We believe in you, George. But when George started to tie his father in with one of these stories, he would always be beaming, looking like he was having a great time. See again, because he's having a great time, she's just acting like she cares. George, don't go down like this, man. Come on. You got this, bro. So Shannon did not interrupt, but merely smiled to encourage him to continue. Shannon is a good person. She's way too good of a person. She deserves better treatment as a servant from Nazi.
確かに資本主義の世界ではお金は力で石垣の高さでもある。
Well, yeah, that's yeah, capitalism.
でもね、戦も城も自分一人じゃ成り立たない。
So even in capitalism, you need others' help to succeed.
大勢の部下に支えられ、その力を借りて初めて成立するものなんだよ。
Damn, spirit bomb style and everything and all that and everything. Spirit bomb.
それを理解してから父さんの背中を見ると、自分がいかに未熟で、父さんがどれほどの切磋琢磨をして今日を築き上げてきたかがよくわかるんだ。
And he's struggling because some people are betraying him. Shareholders are betraying him. So How's that working for him?
ジョージ様はお父様のことをとても尊敬されているんですね。羨ましいです。
あ、ごめん。別にそういう意味で言ったんじゃないんだよ。
すみません。私も別にそういう意味で言ったつもりは。
The two of them awkwardly looked at their feet. Oh man, the floor is made of floor. This is the kind of vibe I get from that. Shannon had no parents. Oh. She had been brought up in a welfare institute owned by Kinzo called the Gospel House. Interesting. Okay. Under the guidance of the honorary director, Kinzo, the Gospel House offered excellent students a chance to live a life of service. Okay, and she was just an excellent student or something? Okay. If they were accepted, they would be able to leave the institute and work as servants for the Ishiromiya family. Whoa! Shannon got accepted! Only to get bullied by Natsui. This was considered to be the highest honor for a student. I see. Highest honor. Servants from the Gospel, which is Fukuin, house all took names with the character in, on, non. Ah! Shannon! Canon! Genji. No, that doesn't work. I don't think Genji is one of these Gospel House guys. Goda is different though. Goda is not from this Gospel House. He's much older and he has worked in other places. With the character in, on, non in them while they served. Got it. So Shannon wasn't her real name. Well, and that's why that's also why Canon calls her his sister, right? Because, well, I mean, yeah, Nesan could also mean young adult woman or something, right? Or young girl or something like that. The same goes for Canon, yeah. Okay. All of the students of the Gospel House were orphans. Or, failing that, people who had been disowned by their parents through some special circumstances. Because of this, the students had been taught to think of each other as their only family. Ah, so that's why Canon calls her his sister. I mean, I guess it's also because she is a young adult woman, but also because because they're all family. Okay, I got it. So I can see why now. George got all awkward when he was like, "Oh no, I didn't mean it like that." When she said she was jealous that he really cares about his dad, because George knows she's an orphan, so he feared that he might have disrespected her. I see. That's why it seemed so natural to Canon to call Shannon his sister. Got it. But Shannon doesn't call Canon her brother. And while only Shannon and Canon were working today in the mansion, there were other servants who worked in the shift rotation, named Manon and Lennon. Oh, there's other servants who also inherited that character in their names, which I guess is the like non or on character. Got it. So then I'm wondering, so there's other servants, right? But I guess they're not here right now because they shift the rotation all the time. But then I was wondering about something, but I kind of forgot. I forgot what I was thinking of. Oh, it's fine. I guess it's not that important if I don't remember it. Biggest lie ever told. A lot of times I forget stuff that are really important. Okay. There's other servants. However, there were not many servants who stayed with the Ishiromiya family for long. Well, I can see that based on how the family's been from just today. I can see that, and I can see why. It was standard for them to quit after 3 years. Shannon's been working for 6 years, and Cannon has been working for 3 years. Hopefully, Cannon doesn't quit now because he's been working here for 3 years. I think she's been working for at least 6 years because I Battler remembered her being here 6 years ago as well, at least. So she's been working for at least 6 years. So you could probably say that Shannon would be working for over 10 years. Oh my god! Was a very rare exception to the rule. Yeah. Holy crap! She's been working for like over triple the time you're supposed to. Well, typically do. That's nuts. 10 years. She does not look like she's that old. Like she must have started off here when she was like what, 9, 10 years old then, right? She does not look like she's in her like. If the oldest she looks like is she's probably like early 20s. That's like the oldest I'll give her. So she must have been like a very young kid when she started off. So they're just fine with having young kids being servants here. Okay, fine then. Working as a servant for the Ishima family was a heavy burden to bear, but the pay wasn't bad at all. Oh yeah, the pay is amazing. These not lot are rich. Working for a full 3 years would earn more than one was needed to enter mainstream society. Ah. That was why, even though the students realized that what a harsh task working for the Shirome family was, they still hoped to be accepted. Right. Because then, after they work for 3 years, they'll go back to main society, do their own thing, succeed in life, and so on and so on. Alright, and maybe they can hope to be parents to children that aren't orphans like they used to be, you know. Maybe they could give their children the life that they never had. That's a great thought. I think the Shura family in that case is a positive thing in a way. But in Shannon's case, maybe the fact that she had managed to continue for more than 10 years should not be viewed as her having more willpower than any of the other servants. Right, it could just be that she really likes working here, likes the family, likes being bullied by a Nazi. Maybe it was a lack of courage to say that she wanted to quit. Oh no, don't tell me that. That forced her to continue working for those 10 years. No, Shannon, no! She doesn't have the courage to say she wants to quit since she worked for an extra 7 years. Oh no! What the heck, man? Awful. That's awful to hear. I was hoping it would be like they would say something better than she doesn't have the courage to quit. Oh, come on, man. Shannon deserves better, y'all. To Kinzo, who could not even trust his own blood relatives, those excellent servants sent from the gospel house were the only ones he could trust. Because of that, Kinzo would sometimes allow them to wear the family crest as servants under his direct control and have them work close to him. Right, but Kumasawa doesn't have that crest, that thingy. Neither does Goda, but he's been working here for only 2 years. Kanon and Shannon and Genji have it though, and they've been working here for longer. Especially Shannon and Genji. Genji has been working for a long time.
もう勤めて10年近くになるんだっけ
look at this. This is a new pose. I've never seen George like this. Yeah, 10 years.
だいぶお金も貯まったんじゃないかい
Maybe, hopefully.
どうでしょう。別に私買いたいものも特にありませんし。
But you can go back to mainstream society, you know, do well. Hopefully you've learned some business stuff by listening to all these business family talks for 10 years. And then, you know, go out, try and get a job. You can even get a job in like the service industry, right? Like go to work in a hotel. I mean, you do a fantastic job being like a hotel receptionist thingy or something like that. I don't know, something like that. or maybe like a flight staff. You could do all that, right? You do a great job. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. And you have the money now. I think you should do it. I mean, but probably better off than living with these lot, uh, with these Shiromiya people, and getting bullied by Natsu. I'm dragging on Natsu a lot, even though Natsu has gone through it herself. Still hasn't treated Shannon the best. But yeah, no, I think I don't know. I think she should try to go back to Meiji society, or get away from this island for once. Especially now that they're gonna be sacrificing people, the whole letter of gold and everything.
ほんの何百万かあったってそれで残りの人生を過ごせるわけもありませんし。
Well, no, but you have enough to start. You know, you can start that enough money. I mean, 3 million yen. How much is that? That's like a couple, couple dozen $1,000. Like a couple $1,000, right? No, wait, more than that. At least 10,000. So like, let's go with like $30,000, right? That would be what, 3 million yen? $30,000. Obviously, that won't suffice for your entire life. It won't suffice that extremely long. You can start off there, right? You can start renting a house. Go find a job, right? And yeah, live it off. I don't know, right? Like, I don't know. You're getting paid decently well.
目標の額があってお勤めを続けてるわけじゃないのかい？
そうですね。
You haven't.
私はこのお屋敷以外に行くあてもありませんし。
Oh, you don't want to experience the outside of the island world?
お嬢様とも他の使用人の子たちとも仲良くやれてますし。
Well, I don't know about that one. Freaking Nazi.
奥様には時折お叱りを受けますけど、バラの世話やお屋敷のお掃除も楽しいですし。
I guess if you think it's that fun, then you could keep working here. I just think that you could go out, try the urban life or something. Try the Tokyo life. I don't know, something like that. You could live in Tokyo or wherever you want to. And then, you can come back here whenever you want. Surely the Ushiruma family will accept you back. So just tell them, I won't quit. I'll just go venture out for a couple of years, see how the outside world is like. And maybe you'll find, hey, it's really cool. And tell the Ushiruma, hey, I've liked this outside life. I don't want to come back. But if, you don't seem to like it, you can come back here. Yeah. You can go back here to this island and keep working for the rest of your days like Genji. I don't know.
でもそれはシャノンちゃんのサヨちゃんの人生じゃない。
Sayo, is that her real name? Sayo. She's like, he called me by my real name? Dude, George, come on. If you're trying to get close with her, come on. You can do a better job. Come on, man. But actually, where is her crest? Where's her Ishinomiya crest? She should have it. I remember seeing her with it. Yeah, George has it. Wait. Nah, I swear she had it. I swear Shannon had the crest. Oh yeah, see her thigh. I knew it. I knew she had it. Yeah, her thigh, and Cannon has it here. Okay. But I'm pretty sure Gora doesn't and Kumasawa doesn't. Yeah. Alright. Shannon cast her eyes downwards when she heard her real name. Oh no, I can't believe he said my real name. She understood what George was trying to say and closed her mouth.
僕は成人し社会人になってからも勉強して分かったことがある。子供の頃僕らが思っていたほど人生は単調で短くないんだ。
Really? When I was a kid, I thought a human life was long as hell. It's only after I've grown up that I realized, damn, a human life is short as hell. Right? I mean, I was a kid. I remember being like 8 years old and hearing people lived for 10 times my age. Right? I was like, holy crap, you can be that old? You can be 80 years old, 90 years old? That's nuts! I was like, my life is never gonna end. I remember being a kid and thinking that, like, oh my god! Well, as long as I don't get into an accident or any bad diseases or anything like that, there's a chance I could live till 90. Just thinking that when I was a kid, I was like, whoa! I could live for that long! And, now I realize, okay, well, time is going way too quickly. My life is gonna end in a flash. Even if I do live till 80. I don't know how long I'll live for, but I don't know. That horrifying thought that everyone has in their student years. Will the rest of my life be like a monotonous, boring, sleep-inducing after-school class? Okay, interesting description of life. Where I endlessly, lazily while away the time until finally it ends without anything interesting ever happening. If nothing interesting is happening, you gotta make it interesting yourself. Like, you can make it interesting. You can work towards making it interesting. However, these thoughts only arise while a person is still an underage student. I see. Well, okay. Well, I'm making it interesting by playing this visual novel. Now I'm making my life more interesting. You see that? Compared to a human's life, the time they spend as a student is nothing more than a blink of the eye. Just a period before they break out of their shells and cast off their immaturity. I guess. I mean, I'm currently a student. Well, okay, well, in Norway we call students people who go to university specifically. And we have another word for students who don't go to university, who only go to high school or middle school, whatever. So when I say I'm a student, I guess I mean like a university student. And I guess, yeah, it is nothing more than a blink of an eye. It's 5 years, right? I mean, it's 5 years is not an extremely long time. Okay. But I mean, it's still decent chunk of period of your life. I mean, university, 5 years. I mean, I'm not gonna be done with this for another 4 years, so I better strap myself in. I've got a good many years to go before I'm done. The inside of the shell might be a hot, suffocating and boring world. But the world beyond that shell is vast and filled with limitless possibilities. So you're saying that Shannon is living inside a shell on this island and that she should get out and experience the world with limitless possibilities? Is that what you're saying?
君の人生はまだシャノンという殻の中でしかないんだ。
Okay, I think I hit it spot on.
君は自分の人生がこの生活のままずっと続いていくと勘違いしてるんじゃないかな。
それは
See what George is doing is he's trying to invite her out. I swear, he's just trying to make her stop her servant duties, go back to being called Sayo or whatever her real name was. I think it was Sayo, yeah. And then live with him and happy ever after. Yay, relationship. Woo, Shannon and George. Congrats, you two. See, that's what George is trying to do. But I think what she should do right now, go back to the guest house and play some card games with us. Stop letting George try to flirt with you. I mean, he can try to flirt with you, but play card games with us once he's done flirting. It's clearly not working. I mean, look at you. You look so uncomfortable. Come on now. You want to play card games with us, I know. That's way more comfortable. That's way more fun. Come on now. Shannon couldn't deny those words. Oh, okay. She hadn't been able to find any concrete issues with her way of life. And since she's never had any desire or goal to change herself in any particular way, she had continued her life idly. Okay, see, yeah, that's something I'm not with. never had any desire or goal to change herself in any particular way. I think that's bad. I think you should always try to change yourself. I think you should always try to work to become a better yourself. I think just continue your life idly, just doing the same thing over and over. It's not the way to go. That's not the way to live life. You gotta like keep changing it up. You gotta you gotta grow essentially. Grow out of like your previous self continuously over and over and over. I think that's the key here. If she really is just thinking she doesn't have any desire to change herself, even if she is a servant or furniture or whatever, I don't believe in that anyway. Even as a servant, she can change herself to be better. Always become a better version of yourself. And if she were asked whether her life was already fulfilled, she wouldn't necessarily have been able to nod. Well, yeah, but I mean, then, if she lives her entire life as a servant, then she'll never be able to nod, in that case. But then that goes back to the whole Genji and Canon conversation. Genji and Canon go like, yeah, we're gonna be servants for the rest of our lives, and we're gonna die as servants, and we will die for the Ushiromiya family. Have you really fulfilled your life then? I mean, maybe. But if Shannon is contemplating this and hesitating, then maybe living as a servant for her the rest of her life might not be the way for her. That may have been a truth she was deliberately averting her eyes from. As long as George did not realize that truth, she would have continued pretending not to notice as her real life slipped away, neglected bit by bit.
庄司様、私はこのままでいてはいけないのでしょうか?
I mean, not necessarily. Not necessarily. It's just you can continue living as a servant, of course, but trying to be a better you and trying to change it up isn't wrong either. I think is the thing.
いけないよ。
Okay, he's straight up saying it's wrong. Okay, my bad. Okay, let's let George do the talking. Let's see his philosophy here.
あ、それから今、ルール違反が一つあったね。
One of the rules? What rule? George immediately gave a strict answer and then broke out into a mischievous smile. Shannon already knew what she was being chided for, and it seemed that it embarrassed her as she hung her head.
僕たちしかいないときは、様はなしの約束だよ。
Oh, whoa, George. Oh, I didn't even notice that she wasn't saying George-sama. But what type of rule is that? George? Wow, okay. So George really is trying to get close to her, like in a personal way, not in a servant way. Okay, George. Okay. So Jessica did notice something. She did. I don't. Okay, well, I don't think it's. George was specifically saying it's wrong. I don't think it's wrong for the time being, but I think it is wrong if she's doing that for her entire life, like Canon was saying. Canon and Genji saying, "Oh, you live like this for your entire life until we die." I just can't be with that. At least I know if I was her, I couldn't live like that. Like I could live like that for another few years maybe, and then I want to change it up, try something different, get out of the island. But okay, if George straight up thinks it's wrong, you know, she should get out right now. I think George is just saying that to have her be with him though, not because it's a general thing he cares for, you know. Not because it's a general philosophy thing for him. Philosophical thing. Although, it might be. I don't know. I don't know enough about George.
約束では聞けません。
Only when the two of us are alone.
ですが、
ご命令でしたら聞かないわけにはいきません。
Nah, but then it's not proper. That's not what George wants. George doesn't want to have you obey. George just wants to do promises with you. Because he wants you to be on equal terms. Or else that's not really a relationship he's going for anymore. That's just him trying to use his power over you. Right? The power difference. And that's bad. And he knows, well, it's not that it's bad, it's just, it's not genuine, right? He wants you to genuinely keep promises, right? The risk that if you obey it, then it's not really genuine anymore. You're just doing your duty as a servant, and that's exactly what George doesn't want.
私は家具ですから。
Oh, here we go, furniture talk again.
じゃあ命令だよ。
Okay, I guess George is fine with it. Time to use my power.
はい、
Okay.
かしこまりました、ジョージさん。
Wait, but she's still saying son. That's still. I mean, I guess son is more of a servant manner, while son is more of a personal thing. But she's still saying George san, like as in a respectful way. As Shannon hung her head, her face red, she said George's name again, this time using san. Or son.
それでいいよ、さやちゃん。
And he's saying Chan. Okay, Chan, I think. I think it's Chan and Son. I think that's how you're supposed to actually pronounce it. I think I've been doing it wrong. But yeah. A smile rose to George's face, praising Shannon's. No! Sayo's small act of bravery. Ah. The way they talked with each other gave off the sense that their relationship had already been ongoing for some time. Yeah, I could tell. Yeah, especially with that last little talk they had, you could tell this is not the first time they've talked alone together like this. For a long time, as if the weather raging around them didn't even enter their consciousness, the two of them talked about the many memories they built during their relationship that no one else knew about. So they do have some sort of special relationship. Also, sorry for you people watching if it's lagging right now. I know the rain textures in this rain is probably making it really hard and bad. Anyway, every once in a while, a flash of lightning would attempt to dampen the mood, but it could not sully these moments, which seemed to flush even the roses outside a deeper shade of red. Okay, I did not know the relationship was that big. So Jessica's right. Jessica and Battler. Wow. They were literally talking about this in the relationship. Glass break? Glass break? Not yet, okay.
そうだ。
I was gonna say glass break? Do we end the part here? Nope, not yet. We're not done with the chapter yet.
君に見せたいものがあって。
Okay, something I want to show you. Don't tell me he has a gold ingot as well. If he pulls out a gold ingot just like Cross did, I will scream. No freaking way. George found a gold ingot. Unless he just pulls out his pants or something. Let's see.
なんでしょうか。
I say pulled out. I mean pulled down. Let's see. Nah, but George wouldn't do it outside. If he wanted to do all that, he would get a private room in the mansion. I bet. George, who had been speaking eloquently, suddenly started to stutter. What? From his manner, Shannon too understood something. Wait. The fact that he started to stutter means that it might not be a gold ingot. It might be something else. George timidly searched through his pocket for it. Yeah, there's no way you could hide a gold ingot in your pocket. Yeah, it's gotta be like some sort of like necklace thing or something, right? A gift to her. Let's see. It got caught deep in his pocket somehow and came out somewhat slowly and awkwardly in the same manner as his speech. What is it? It was a very small box. Okay, it has to be extremely small if he can fit into his pocket. A small box covered in a deep blue velvet. Huh. Its characteristic shape was enough to make anyone realize what was resting inside. Don't tell me it's a gold ingot! Do not tell me it's a gold ingot! Do not tell me it's a gold ingot! Shannon had been preparing her heart a little, sure of what it must be. Oh, unless it's like a ring or like a wedding ring or something. Haha, would you want to marry me? That's weird to come out like this out of the blue though, George. But even so, when she actually saw it, she couldn't avoid blushing once more. Don't tell me it's a ring! Frick you, get out, George! George opened the small box, took it out, and held it out for Shannon to take. It's a ring, isn't it?
これを君に受け取ってほしい。
Show us what it is, then! Like you always do. What is it?
このような高価なものはお受け取りできません。
Okay, they haven't said anything about George kneeling down, so maybe he's not trying to propose to her. Let's see. It does seem like he's trying to propose to her, or like at least trying to be like, take this as a gift. I want us to be together or something. Let's see.
受け取れない。
いえ、こんなもの私には過ぎていて。
Too good.
さよ。
Oh, using her personal name, not the glasses. The glasses, fingers on his glasses. Let's go. Sayo. Ah, marry me.
これはお願いじゃない。
Oh, this is an order. Obey. Just saying, if the relationship continues like this, that would not be good. I mean, this is not a request. I mean, he's just using her at this point. Come on now. It has to be a request, George. That's how a relationship works. What the frick, man?
命令だよ。
What the frick, man?
この指輪を受け取って。
It is a ring. Oof.
命令では従わなくてはなりません。
Well, you are smiling. Seems like you are happy with it.
そうだね。
This is not what I was expecting. A George and Shannon relationship was not what I was expecting. I'll be honest.
いい子だよ。
Okay, I don't like the way you said that. Whoa! Whoa! Shannon! Not wanting to show her bright red face, timidly accepted the ring from George's hand while still staring at the ground. What the frick is this? She has her own wall. This is a whole wallpaper. What the frick? This is sick. This is a cool wallpaper. Yo, she accepted the ring at least. That ring wasn't a simple accessory. It was a noble object, which since ancient times was meant to be offered to a special woman with a special meaning. Yeah, we know what a ring is. We know what it means when you give a ring to a woman. We get it. So, while George could order her to take it, he could not order anything beyond that. Anything beyond that would depend not on an order, but on Shannon's no. Oh wait, on Shannon's no. Sayo's own will. Doth Sayo accept the ring and go beyond that? Let's see.
だから、ここからはもう命令じゃない。
Oh, it's no longer an order. You have to. You decide.
さよ。
Sayo.
明日までに言葉でない形で返事がもらいたい。
How is she supposed to answer without words? Is she supposed to send you a letter? Beatrice style. Just write a letter for you. I accept. Let's get married.
わかるね。
どうすれば。
Do you understand, Sayo?
もうこれ以上は命令じゃないから、僕は君に命令はしない。
This isn't an order.
でも、指輪は指にするものだからね。
I think she knows, George.
気に入ってくれたなら、好きな指につけてくれればいい。
Shannon had only pretended not to know. Of course. Obviously she did. I can't believe George even thought that she didn't. What? Who doesn't know? She had already understood what he wanted her to do. But she was standing at a huge crossroads of her life.
もうこんな時間だね。今夜はこれくらいにしよう。
Let's call it a night. So, maybe this is what Beatrice meant when she said that two will be separated. She meant George and Shannon will be separated. Right? In the night or something. In the epitaph. George faced away from Shannon, seeming slightly uncomfortable.
君に左手につけてほしいと命令することもできるかもしれない。
Yeah, you mean the ring finger. I get it, 'cause it's called the ring finger. That's where you put the ring. God damn.
君も命令されればそれに従えるという臆病な甘えがあるかもしれない。でも最後のここだけは君のサヨの意志でしてもらいたいんだ。
He's still sticking with calling her her real name, Sayo.
わかるね。
はい。
Okay.
だからそれが命令。今夜よく考えて明日その返事を見せてほしい。
Well, it's not likely that both of you will survive till tomorrow. I'll say that much. At least before either of you die, have her give you the answer now. I'm just saying, considering this whole gold stuff and this letter of gold and this whole epitaph with the sacrifices. Yikes. Shannon nodded back. Today was the culmination of their long relationship. This moment had not come as any surprise to Shannon.
そろそろゲストハウスに戻ろうか。
Yeah, I mean, now playing card games now would be awkward though after what just happened. At least with her. And you.
これ以上遅いとみんなを心配させちゃうよ。
すみません。私、その、お屋敷にいようを思い出しまして、その、お屋敷へ行かねばなりません。
こんな時間に
New shape? Well, it's not you. We've seen this before, but yeah.
本当かな。
George stared into Shannon's face as he laughed mischievously. He had seen through that obvious lie of Shannon's. But, imagining how she felt, it wasn't as if he couldn't understand her embarrassment and why she might ask to be alone. And so George, having understood Shannon's lie and all that was behind it, allowed her to leave. Glass break now. Glass break. Glass break. Just break the glass game. Visual novel. There it is. There it is. Umineko when they cry. Round of the Witch and Reasoning. Or Umineko no Nakikoro ni. It's 11 p.m. What do you mean? It's 11 p.m. Night of the Storm. Shannon entered the entrance hall to the mansion with a tottering gate. And that's where we will end it. Yo! That was Umineko when they cry, boys. Um, Shannon and George hit it off. Nice. That was what this entire part was. Now I'm wondering, let's see if you look at, well, not characters. God damn it, I clicked on the wrong thing. Um, I'm wondering, let's see, hold on, Shannon, let's see if you look at the epitaph. This, because I think this has been a rather short part. Well, I say rather short, it's 1 hour. Now look at the epitaph. Blah 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 blah. In that village, look for the shore the two speak of. There the key to the Golden Land sleeps. And then it says, you who laid hand upon the key must journey as follows to the Golden Land. Okay, here we go. Uh, on the first twilight, sacrifice the 6 chosen by the key. So there's 6 that are going to be sacrificed. On the second twilight, those who remain shall teleport the 2 who are close. Who are the 2 who are close? It could be Shannon and George. Could be. After this part, we have a new new suspect for who these 2 who are close are. On the third twilight, those who remain shall praise my noble name. Fourth twilight, gouge the head and kill, gouge the chest and kill, gouge the stomach and kill, gouge the knee and kill, gouge the leg and kill. The witch revives, and none shall be left alive. The journey ends, and you shall reach the home of the gold. The witch shall praise the wise and bestow 4 treasures. All of the Golden Land's gold, resurrects all the dead people's souls, revives all the love they possessed, and 1 for the witch to eternally rest. Rest in peace, my beloved witch Beatrice. So, 2 that are going to be separated on the second twilight. Those who remain shall tear apart the 2 who are close. So, if George and Shannon remain to after the 6 that are sacrificed on the first twilight, then maybe. But okay, enough of that. We've read a bit more on the epitaph now. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this part of Umineko when they cry. I mean, this was just Shannon and George flirting with each other, and Shannon kind of like George kind of proposed to Shannon, gave her gave her that ring. I was not expecting that, like not at all. I was kind of nuts. I was not expecting George and Shannon to be in a relationship. I still think George is sus. That has not changed. But yeah, this part was very focused on those 2. So yeah, next part we have a new chapter. I think we're on chapter 9 now, or 10. I don't know, one of those 2. So I'll see you guys then for another Umineko chapter, another Umineko part. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And I'll see you guys next time. Alright, y'all. Peace.